student, welcome back. This is the continued video from subtopic 3.1. Okay, basically we did learn that they have two types of registry that the organizations can use, whether they choose to have the centralized registry or they used to have decentralized registry. So in this video, we will talk about what is the decentralized registry and what are the advantages of having the centralized registry. So let's check it out. What is actually centralized registry? Okay, means here in the organization itself, there will be various units or divisions within a department, which normally there will be a large department that have their own small registry. Okay, I give you an example here. In one organizations, okay, they might have a different way on how to practice the registry. Okay, like I mentioned previously in the previous lesson, okay, whether to use centralized registry or decentralized registry will depend on the size of the organizations. If, let's say, the size is in a small, medium size, definitely they will prefer to have the centralized registry. But for those company who have a big skills of the company or big size of the company, definitely they will prefer to use the decentralized registry. And it can be either each of the department will have their own registry. For example, the human resource department, they will have their own registry to handle the current record for human resource. And for example, the second department on the financial department, they will have their own decentralized registry in order to manage the current record related to financial. And there will be a marketing department at which have their own registry in handling the marketing issue. So here, different department will have a different registry. Okay, why? Because they are a large department. And some of it, even though in one department, they not only have one registry, but they also have a various registry inside the one department. Why? Because it's due to the large size. Alright. However, back to the first script, at which it will depend on the needs of the organization, especially regarding on the size, the volume of record they need to handle. And the various registry, like I mentioned just now, human resource have their own registry, financial have its own registry, and the marketing department have their own registry. So definitely the various registry here will have their own record system. The way human resource manage the record system will be different with the financial department and also the marketing department. Not only that, the record staff in these three different departments will be the different staff, okay, as compared to the centralized registry. And the allocation of the space of the registry will be different based on the importance, or what we call the numbers of the record deal in each of the department. And lastly, the record equipment and supplies will be different, because they will have a different way on how to manage the record and also to keep the record. And not only that, the classification scheme on how they do the classifications of the record will be different. Okay, in terms of the use itself also will be different, because the human resource, the use of the record is related on the human affairs, while for the financial department will have the record regarding on the finance. Alright. The care will be also different in such way or according to the policy and also the procedures having in that particular department. And definitely the custody ataupun the ownerships of the record will be depend on the department. For example, the records related to human resource will belong to the human resource department registry. The record regarding on the financial or the fiscal informations will belongs to the financial department registry, and so on. And it's not only about the custody, but also the dispositions measure or dispositions procedure also will be very depending on the department, since they have their own practices. So you must remember that when we talk about the centralized registry, at which they have their own small registry in each of the department or the divisions, and also they have varies in their practices on how to manage the records. So this is the advantages of having the decentralized registry. Number one, at which when you have decentralized registry, at which your registry is actually in your place and within your department. So definitely whenever you want to have the record, it will be faster retrieval and definitely will be easier and faster in making a decision. Okay, not only that, when it's near to your place within the department, you will be easier to access for that information. And when there is when the size of the department, the size of the department is actually will determine on the size of the registry itself and also the volume of the record handling. Alright, so usually when they have their own registry, there will be the small space of the registry as compared to centralized registry. So indirectly it will save in the cost of labor, which is the staff itself, and also the expensive equipment, because they only deal for the specific records according to their department. So that's all for the decentralized registry, and also what are the advantages when you do a practice on the centralized registry. Okay, with that, thank you. Bye.